Today I'm making a pasta salad. I have cooked almost 2 pounds of twisty pasta, and one of them has the colored pasta in it. I have boiled them for 7 minutes, and as soon as they're drained, I need to put them right into an ice bath.
I've never done that. That's a great idea. So you just plunge them all in?
You just throw them all in, and then you just drain it again.
That's just the purpose, just to stop instantly.
Yeah, it immediately stops it because for some reason it doesn't taste good if it's overcooked. So you just give it a good ice bath. You see the ice in there? And just stir it until you feel that they're cold. Really cold.
Just ice and water is all.
Ice and water, yeah. And water, water is good and cold. So I'll just stir that for a minute. Feel one? Yep, it's pretty cold. Okay.
And that was fast.
Yeah.
And then you just drain it again.
And then you just drain out the white water. Yeah, that's right. The ice is probably I'll fish out the ice.
Well, you can wait till it melts.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, I can leave it here. Just fits it just right.
Awesome.
So this was a 1 pound box of, it's rotini. That's right, and this was a 12-ounce box of the tricolor rotini. So it makes it look pretty with the 2 colors in it. And we'll be back to show you the rest. So here we have the cooked rotini pasta. It looks colorful. And we're ready to put the things that I like to put in mine. And so we will start with, this is a can of rinsed dark kidney beans. Adds a lot of color.
And on the can, does it say dark?
Yeah, this one's so dark.
What's the other thing?
They're just a little
Just
lighter.
red?
I didn't think they were all that much different.
But dark is prettier.
It's prettier, yeah. And then whole olives. And I got large ones, but you can get any size. And then I used to have to cut up pepperoni, but in force. But these little mini pepperonis
How
so much easier. And you just put what you think you like.
Yeah, they're very pretty.
Yeah. So it's all, again, to what you might like. And then I put, this is cube mozzarella. You can use provolone, but either one works good. I'll put, I like a lot of cheese in mine.
Do you know if there's a difference in price between provolone and mozzarella? About the same?
Well, it can depend on your source.
Yeah. Okay, so now comes the, give it a toss a little bit first. It's very colorful. So now comes the dressing. I learned that you need to have, when you have all that stuff in there, you have to have a pretty, I don't know, zesty, and that's what this is. It's Italian, but you can't just use one kind. You can't just use Italian dressing, because I've tried one at a time and they aren't quite strong enough. So, and then so there's 4 things I use. Years ago I could get one that was Paul Newman's Cheesy Fantastico. So I would use that, mayo, and this, but you can't get anything real similar. So I've come up with using some of the Olive Garden mayo, and this does the creamy that the Fantastico did. So I use some of each. But if you find any salad dressing that has like cheese and cream in it, or creamy, that'll work.
So this Olive Garden Italian dressing, can you get at the grocery store? You have
Yes,
to go to
That's
Olive
where I
Garden.
got it, yeah, grocery store. So I put about, in this much pasta, I put about 1/2 cup of mayo,
So this is a 1/4 cup
a
scoop.
1/4 cup.
So she
Much easier to measure. Okay, so we're done with that. And then I will start putting this in. Here again, it's not really a measure. I would say probably, and sometimes I have leftover of this, and after that's been refrigerated and we're eating it, sometimes it's good just to drizzle a little bit on more. So I will use probably about 1/2 of this. First, did you take that off? First I'll break this up a little bit so it won't be lumpy. hard to get off.
Yeah.
I'll shape it up a little bit more.
Because the other one need opening.
No, I got that one, yeah. Okay, so I'll probably use almost half. Almost a little bit more. And then I will use a good portion of this, probably again, almost half of this bottle. Yeah. That's good.
So we call that to taste.
Yeah, to taste.
So
And
both
whatever
these
you
about-
like.
This
And
both
this-
are about a half bottles.
Yeah,
Yes.
and this, it smells good.
Yes.
And it smells different than the Olive Garden.
Yes, it does.
And it's really, it's actually a very good brand.
And are they both Italian? Oh, creamy
Creamy
Italian.
Italian,
And signature
Yeah, and
Italian.
then last you can get regular Italian, but I always choose the zesty Italian. And if you want it even zestier than what I have it, you put an extra packet of this in.
You mean 2 packets instead of 1?
Yeah,
So 1 amps up the flavor, but 2,
2 would,
If you like it.
if you really want it strong, yeah.
how many ounces is that package?
0.6
0.6.
makes 8 fluid ounces if you did it according to the directions.
So as I'm looking at this,
Ooh, it looks
I'm
good.
thinking that's a lot of pasta and not that much dressing. So I'll put a little bit more of each one. And maybe, yeah, maybe a little bit more of that, but I could probably just do by spoonful.
Do you want some more mayonnaise too?
Yeah, yeah, you could get another scoop, or even just use this.
I have
Oh,
this
you
sitting
did?
here ready, just in
Okay,
case.
So I'm just making a larger batch.
You're adding it about another half batch.
Yeah, oh yeah, half
Yeah,
batch.
so 1 scoop of
Yep.
this.
So that to me looks like a better ratio for all that pasta. And the pasta, as it's refrigerated, will soak some of it in. So right now it's a little bit al dente, maybe a little chewy, but after it's refrigerated, it won't be. So we will have to get this way. Okay. Done with that? And we'll
Can I
pour-
get a rubber scraper for...
Oh, yeah, good idea. I'm gonna pour most all of it in for right now because I wanna look at it, see what I need. And it's always good to have a bowl bigger than you need so you can actually stir it without it taking forever and then spilling out of the bowl.
That looks good.
You were right about the estimate on the...
The
You need a
dressing.
little more.
Yeah, I think I need.
So we'll adjust that in the
Yeah.
recipe
You
we
kind of
post.
have to, depending on, like if you made twice this, you look at it
Yes.
and it looks pretty good, but I think I would put a
If
little
you
more
both
myself.
those boxes,
Yeah.
it takes a little
Yeah.
more.
So I don't know, I don't want to do too much. But maybe you can't have enough.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Should I put it all in?
Yeah, I would.
Okay.
Because I think if it sits, it probably soaks a little bit.
Yeah,
doesn't
it will. It'll soak as it refrigerates. But it's still pretty good if you want to sit down and eat it right away
Yeah.
too. Okay.
Need the clock.
See.
Okay, thanks. There's many other things you can put in this. Chopped up uncooked broccoli, raw broccoli is very good in it, and cauliflower as well. I wouldn't do onions because it kind of will take over all the other flavors. Like most any onion that I can think of.
So,
Yeah, even green onions.
Yeah, even
can be
green
very
onions
good.
too strong.
So if you did broccoli, because it's sitting in the dressing marinated, does it kind of soften the broccoli a bit, or no?
I don't think it does.
Well, a marinated, like a marinated vegetable.
Yeah, yeah, so
It
it's
still
good.
has the crunch.
It isn't softened,
Yeah.
but it's a little more
Yeah.
tender.
I love the crunch of the
Yeah,
broccoli.
Yeah. Okay, so,
Bonnie, that's wonderful dressing.
good, thank you. And see, when I tasted a piece of the rotini before I put all this in, I was afraid it was gonna be a little bit too chewy for us to eat, but it's already changed by putting this in
It's
it.
just delicious.
And so, a couple of days from now,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be too soft.
When you make this, do you usually do it a couple days ahead so that it sits in the fridge?
I've done it a day ahead before, but not too much. I like it to be fresh when I take it somewhere.
You
but-
just may made it and said that it's a little al dente.
Al dente.
Al dente,
Uh-huh.
but it's really good. I mean, it's not gonna stop me from eating it.
Okay, good. But we enjoy eating it for several days afterwards anyway.
Awesome, thank you.
Welcome.